Three, two, one, and let's go. So, my little own version of a Sunday breakdown, looking at the charts in preparation of tomorrow, which is Monday. So tomorrow being Monday, I like to look at the currency pairs that are on my watch list and see if we can make anything out of them. As you can see, this is USD CAD. So USD CAD, we are currently looking for the change of complete structure to the downside. You can see that we've had a break and retest. This looks like a heads and shoulders at the same time. We've broken the neckline and we're looking to retest the neckline to the downside. And yeah, I guess that's USD CAD. I've set an alarm in case of anything. I should probably enter, but it was on a Friday, so you might not know how the markets are going to open tomorrow morning, Monday. So apart from USD CAD, we were looking at Euro GBP. Euro GBP, we were looking for a break. We saw the break to the upside, but we're looking for a retest of where it broke from to go all the way to the upside. Price didn't do that. As you can see, it continued going down. Yeah, it came to retest the area of interest, but I don't think I usually go on the daily time frame. As you can see, it was more easier to avoid this loss if you're on the daily time frame, because you were able to see that price retested, and yeah, it started going back up. I would have taken this trade, but I wasn't really actively looking at Euro GBP. I would have taken this trade, but luckily we didn't, because it looks like it's having a change of structure. And what we'd be looking for now is we're already at the break, but a retest there to the downside. So Euro GBP might have a nice little retest to the downside, so we're going to look for a 2-to-1. So what we're saying on Euro GBP is that we would have taken this trade, but thank God we didn't take this trade. And now we're currently looking for current or like a potential retracement back to the area of interest before we can look for sell positions. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to place our stop loss. This is a little tricky. Okay. So we have an area of interest there. An area of interest already that's marked out there. And so we are going to probably aim for this one or the previous one, depending on how we're going to look at it. And we can have our stop loss just above the area of interest, forming a nice 2-to-1. As you can see how perfectly that aligns up. So having a 2-to-1 just on our line, that should indicate something that, hey, this might be a valid area of interest. But as we wait for the retracement, we're going to put an alarm. If I can, I'll put an alarm later on. But Euro NZD, we're currently in Euro. Are we in Euro NZD? No, wait, hold on. Okay. I was given an example of Euro NZD, but currently we are in profit. As you can see, I'm going to pop it on the screen. We took this trade on Friday, and we are looking to aim for a 2-to-1 of Euro NZD. So wish me the best of luck during the course of the week. So Euro NZD. Stop loss just I didn't enter from here. Where did I enter from? Yeah, I entered just from there. And yeah, that was our trade on Friday for your NZD, still in there. And next one being USD CHF that we're also watching. USD CHF has had the break and is now having the retest, as you can see on the daily time frame. Hope this goes well. We've already set an alarm. We might take USD CHF tomorrow. As you can see, it is a nice favorable trade, aiming for a 2-to-1 again. And next on we have Euro USD. Euro USD looks like it was having a break of structure here, as you can see. break, perhaps we'll have the retest to the upside, and we might continue going down. After our change of structure, we were in a bearish trend, as you can see, before having a breakout of the trend line to the downside. So looks like we're going to be bullish for a bit on Euro USD, depending on what news we might hear on Monday. And yeah, that is Euro USD. Looking for a break and retest. Already have the break, I'm just looking for the retest. NZD USD has had its break. This might be a nice trade. I have a feeling that it's going to continue a little bit on the downside before it goes up on Monday. So let's just place a little line just there, just below previous low. I know previous low is there, but I like to be safe and give my stop loss some breathing room. So this is our highest point of NZD USD. This trade might actually take place midnight because NZD runs on Asian session, so we're looking to aim for highs there. Let me go on the 4 hour to adjust my stop loss. I think it's a little bit big. So yeah, as you can see, we had a lot of touches off there, so I'm going to move my stop loss just a little bit, just underneath that line, some breathing room for my stop loss, and that's going to give us maybe a 2 to, I want to look for a 2 to 1. I want to look for a 2 to 1. Okay, just there is fine. Next up, we're going to look for Euro CHF. Euro CHF kind of left us, but it wasn't in line with the strategy. As you can see, we had well, I guess maybe let me check the daily time frame. I get most of my confirmation on the daily time frame. Yeah, we had no retest. We had the break, but we didn't have a retest, so we did not take this trade on Euro CHF. We might be looking for a break and retest. A break and retest off here, so we can see how far we can go. Next up is GBP card. So GBP card, we have, oh, this looks nice. We had the break and retest, fair enough, but looks like price is having other minds. But either way, it can still go. That's consolidation though. All of this is just looking like consolidation. This is just there to waste your time, so that you can just exit the trade, even though you were supposed to be. I feel like if we're in this trade, we would have already banked off it. So I would have been putting my stop loss there. I would have gotten my long position. I would have, after the break and retest, if I decided to take this trade, I would have put my stop loss just under there and aim for a 2 to 1. Are we able to get a 2 to 1 off here? So if we're in this trade, yeah, would have had it. Would have aimed for a 2 to 1 and would have smashed it. So price looks like it might have a change of structure, or it currently is having a change of structure going to the downside. I feel like it's going to spend most of its time going back down. I have a strong feeling, but yeah, and that's GBP card. Currently looking like it wants to have a change of structure. So this would move to, I would move my little area of interest to, anyway, let's just make a new one. It's refused. I would put this one there. Can I move you? Okay, thank you. I'll put that one there, and then put a little line there to indicate for me that was the highest zone. If price decides to come back, they were looking for a break of this so that it can retest it. But for now, looking like we're having a change of structure, or price can continue going down so that it can become a cleaner break. But for now, looks like that's what it's going to offer us. So GBP card is having a lot going on. I can't really say what's happening. Okay, let me do this for a bit. Let me use directly. Let me use it. So just like this. Oh, Oh, never mind. Now after we've cleaned our chart, it's important to clean your chart, you see. So price was below this area of interest. Price finally broke above this area of interest properly, and it's now having a retest up to the upside. This is nice to see. So if we were in this trade, I feel like this trade is going to continue going down because you can see the EMA here. It's not fully underneath price for it to indicate that it's going to be a strong bullish trend. But for now, well, anything can happen. You don't really need an indicator to predict price action. Price action just happens when price action wants. So even though the AMA is there, it's going to catch up. The AMA follows price at the end of the day. The AMA is just there to help you be like, oh. So here, GBP card, I might push this to the top side of my list because GBP card is looking promising. Next is GBP USD. As you can see, we're looking for the break and retest. Hold on. GBP card might be having a change of structure. No, yeah. Okay, so we're supposed to have a break and retest here. Price went all the way up. Looks like it's currently retesting though our little zone. If it decides to continue going back down, but if we miss it here, this also is another valid area of interest that we might look to aim for a 2-to-1, which was your highest point. So this was the highest point. Can we get a 2-to-1 off this point? I'm not greedy. Let's do 2-to-1. And yeah, this looks like it was respected as well. So personally, I would have had my stop loss just below here and aim for a 2-to-1 if I can possibly. There you go. I might edit this a little bit because it's not really making much sense, because we were supposed to have this was supposed to be happening here, or this was supposed to be happening here. Like, we're supposed to enter from here, but price didn't fully go back. So if it doesn't make sense, and yeah, if you're applying your strategy and it doesn't make sense, that means there's something off in the what do you call this, with your chart. That means, how can I say something off? Sounds wrong, but like if you're making a trade happen, it's going to look off. So currently this is looking off because price didn't retest our area of interest. It's still on the verge of it, but like it isn't really in our area of interest. So that's why your 2-to-1, your risk to reward ratio is going to look a little bit off, and you're going to end up over risking, over leveraging. So in terms of this, we'll just cancel out this. We'll be waiting for, since this was the highest point that price went, I'll be waiting for a change of market structure to the downside, because buying when price is already at its highest is kind of risky. So I would either wait for a break of the highest high so that it can retest to the upside, or I'm going to wait for price to just have a change of structure and be a bearish trend. So that was GBP. I don't really trade NAS, US, and X and gold often. I just have them there to like track how the S&P is doing, how the Dow Jones is doing. Sometimes I trade it, but like it's not all the time, because I didn't really like grow up trading NAS and US. Gold, yeah, I was quite happy with gold, but the problem with gold is its volatility. Like, it's good, yeah, but like I'm a swing trader. I like my stress minimum, and gold puts my stress levels over the roof. So here we might be having a change of structure. As you can see, price was supposed to break and retest. Price broke good enough, but its retesting is one of the opposite structure, not being a bullish trend, but looking like it wants to become bearish. As you can see, and perhaps we'll be going to the downside. This looks like yeah. Does it have more momentum to the growth upside? No. I feel like we might be in a strong bullish trend on EuroCAD, so we might keep an eye open on this one. So we'll be looking for shorts on euro card. Going to be aiming for a 2-to-1, 2-to-1, 2-to-1. Let's just put that there for now. Go on the 4 hour, see where price had consolidated a bit, which is there, and I'm going to put our stop loss just above that zone a little bit, just a little. And GBP NZD daily hour, daily time frame, area of interest stretched across. GBP NZD is looking to have a bullish break and retest. As you can see, break, retest to the downside and going up. That EMA is also looking nice. As you can see, it's going underneath price. And remember, when we said the EMA is underneath price, we are looking at a strong bullish price. I'm coming, wait. And remember when we said that price, when we said the EM 3, 2, 1 and action. And remember when we said the EMA, if the EMA is underneath price, underneath the candlesticks, we are going to be looking at a long-term bullish trend. And if the EMA is above price, we're going to be looking at a long-term bearish trend. So looking at this, we are going to set a long position there, probably aiming for places like here and here. This is going to be like our maximum point. Price can go upwards. So 2-to-1, price just above here, stop loss is in line, so we're going to increase this a little. We're too much on the upside, so price isn't going to give us that 2-to-1 that we're looking for, but it's close enough to a 2. I don't want to over put it. This is going to be a risky trade, because if you don't exit on time, you might just be a victim of change of market structure. So that's the GBP NZD. We have GBP CHF that I have. Looks like it's undergoing consolidation. I don't really know what's happening on GBP CHF. I might come and sit down properly. NZD card looks like it's. I'll just do that. I'll do that for now. Sorry, I'll do that for now. Go on the 4 hour. Okay, so price was there. Looking for a retest. Okay, put that there. To this. So what I will be looking for is papa. If that gets missed, we'll have this and to the downside. That's NZD card, and that's the oil. And for my fellow Zambians who might be interested in looking at our raw stocks or our raw exchange rate without bank rates. So oil is currently trading at 106 per barrel. There's the kwacha against the yen is trading at 2 kwacha 0.76 ingwe. The kwacha against the Japanese yen is trading at 8 kwacha 0.35 ingwe. And the USD against the dollar is trading at 18 kwacha 0.90 ingwe. Kwacha against the euro is 22.26 ingwe. CHF, this is the Swiss francs, against the kwacha is trading at 24 kwacha 20 ingwe. GBP, or the Great British Pound, against the kwacha is trading at 25 kwacha, 69 ingwe. And our South African friends are trading at 1 kwacha point 14 ingwe. So yeah, that was a little Sunday breakdown of the currency pairs that might be interested coming this week. And I guess that's enough of me as for now.